Hey guys, welcome back to the Films 128 channel. This episode was something I've never done before. I took two cameras and shot on black and white and color. I thought, why not? Because we were going to a kind of a national park area, and at the time, and I'm really behind on editing, it was fall, so I thought we might get some really nice colors. But there's some old buildings, and I'm like, well, black and white is what I want for that. So I had never taken two cameras with one roll of black and white, one roll of color. Never done that. So I said, why not? Let's do that. For the shoot, I took the Mamiya Sekor. I don't know how to pronounce it. Still don't care. All I know is that it shoots awesome. And I loaded this guy up with my favorite black and white film, the Rollei RPX 25. Real slow ISO on that, but oh my god, I love that film. The black and white, the contrast comes out awesome, the fine grain, it is beautiful, can do no wrong. And this had turned out to be a great camera last shoot, so I said, why not? We'll go with this guy for the black and white. For color film, we did the old Canon T70, trusty favorite camera, and I loaded that with my favorite color film, Kodak Ektar 100. That's the way to go for color, in my opinion. It is the contrast, saturation levels of the color. Oh, it's so beautiful. Sometimes I'll like the Portra. Portra 120 is a little bit more, faded, a little bit more subdued. But sometimes, especially like for fall colors, I thought Ektar would be perfect. So went out with the Sekor and the T70 black and white film, color film, and I'm going to show you shots all throughout this video. Probably because I'm shooting two cameras and two types of films, this is going to be a pretty long video. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't edited it yet. And when we get back, if there's anything to Photoshop, we shall do it.
The biggest downfall of these historic places is they got to put the big signs and maps and everything like right square in front of everything. So every shot either needs to be seriously photoshopped to get rid of that, or you just see this big plaque in front of everything. I know it's for edumacation, but put it a foot away. Case in point.
Oh, no, go through here, through the branches right here. Right here.
Just trying to make my point, though. It's a stupid sign. It's like literally there. I'd like to get this with the vent and everything, where there's a big freaking plaque right there. What the hell ISO? This is 25 ISO. Why is this wanting such... That's going to be overexposed to hell. That's going to be dark. This shot here, color. Glad I bought color. Man, that's a print right there. I hope that comes out right. The only thing I'm going to do is Photoshop out those two paper signs on the door that are ruining the shot. Other than that, it is perfect for color. Very glad I bought color, especially Ektar.
So welcome back to the office. I've already showed you great shots all throughout. Really liked it. Glad I took two different kinds of film. Glad I took the two cameras. Wouldn't do it like at a normal situation. I wouldn't do it because it was... You get in a mindset of wanting to shoot color. It's just, I wouldn't recommend doing it, and I won't do it. I may not do it ever again. It worked out. I guess it has to be a specific situation where it's going to work out okay for me. The reason is, like, when you're composing a shot for color, it is so different from when you're composing a shot in black and white. Like, black and white, I'm looking at angles, and I'm looking at just like the silhouettes of things, the shapes of things. Color, I'm looking for where things are going to pop with color. Where, you know, if there's an area that's got a whole lot of yellow or red or something, it's going to jump out a little bit. It's just a whole different world in as far as for me when I'm composing a shot. So to go back and forth between the two, it's kind of like, let me set my mind one way. Okay, now let me unset and let me reset my mind to this way of thinking. And now it worked here, but I don't know that I would want to do that again. I showed you shots throughout. There is one that needs some serious, what I call, classic. When you think of photoshopping something, this needs it. Where's this shot? Okay. This guy here. I love this shot. I hate this damn sign. It's just, everything here looks old, and then there's that sign. So, let's open up that shot. Okay. So, I think generally what this is going to only require me to do is go in very carefully with a rubber stamp tool and just kind of very slowly, oh, went too far. I hate when it starts to look like that. Very slowly, we're going to have to just paint over this and get rid of this damn sign. It just looks terrible, ruining the whole shot. Now, the good part is, down here, it's just noisy looking because there's just leaves on gravel. And up here, it's just chaos of different variations of green. So you're never going to see the difference. You're never going to see specifically exactly what was behind that. It's not going to make much sense. Or much difference is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's random enough, it'll hide a multitude of sins. So here we go. So let's go into this part here. Let's just paint with what we have. This brush is way too big. And we're going to come up under there, and we're going to assume the sunlight went a little bit further before stopping by whatever that is. And the board kind of continues. And we'll just keep going with these leaves here. This is going to take me a little while, so I'm not going to show you everything. It's going to take forever. Let's get, like, with the wood part here, we're just going to find a common ground. Let me get, I kind of want to get closer, but I hate when it does that gritty look. We're going to want to blend where this gray, we're going to assume the gray eventually went down to dark behind that sign, and I'm just going to blend that. And then mess with my opacity levels of what I'm grabbing and do a blend on that. Up here is what I was talking about. Like, it's just chaos if you look at it. Like, pick one spot. It's not like you can make out individual leaves. So as long as we keep that randomness, you're never going to be able to tell. The detail is just not there. So it's like, it's as long as we kind of keep the shapes random, we're going to get away with just basically painting over this kind of quickly and easily. Alright, so in the end, there we have it. Bring up the original shot. Is right there. With the damn sign in the way. Looking all stupid. We get the sign out of there. Now it's got all natural look to it. And generally, I think that shot looks okay. So anyway, I think the episode's been long enough. So, successful trip. I really enjoyed the stuff I got. I really think a lot of these shots came out great. A lot of potential prints, especially that one and this one. Just, I mean, this should be printed. Could see that as like a canvas shot or something. I might do that. We'll see. And if I do it, I'll show it at the end of this video. But that's it for the moment. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Visit the Etsy store. Some of the prints may actually be on there, along with like the paintings and stuff I do. So, Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Real slow shutter speed on that. My favorite color film, Kodak. What can I talk?